So with us now, Kellyanne Conway, up early in California. Kellyanne, thanks for joining us. Good morning to you. I want to show you a couple results. This comes from polling with Pew, Wall Street Journal, and here at Fox News. 63% are dissatisfied with the candidates, meaning Trump and Biden. 73% think Biden's too old. 53% think Trump did something illegal in his attempt to overturn the election. All right, so with that as a backdrop, there's a target-rich environment here. What are you watching for, Kellyanne?
I'm watching for those breakout moments, Bill and Shannon, but I don't think that means you're grabbing a headline or you're doing some memorable turn of phrase. I think it means that you're the candidate that proves to the country you're ready to be commander-in-chief on day one. And the domestic policy steward. The economy is still the #1 issue. And for all the talk about people being dissatisfied with Trump and Biden, I would remind everybody from, I think, 1980 to 2008, we had a Bush or a Clinton on the national ticket the entire time. So voters do like to say they want change and choice and options and revolution, but they tend to stick with what they know. I think that gives both Biden and Trump a little bit of an advantage. I personally think these 7 Republican candidates are going about taking on Trump all wrong. I think if you want to show that you're ready to be commander-in-chief and president of the United States on day one, you have to come here with specific policy prescriptions, not sound bites, and you have to give us a 3 or 4 point plan that we can understand, that's accessible and credible and logical for each of these issues. Take law enforcement for a second. You just showed what happened in Philadelphia overnight. It's heartbreaking. It's going on everywhere. The Democratic Party said defund the police. The Republican Party, somebody should stand up tonight, Bill, and say, look, I want to make sure that our law enforcement at the border, in our local communities, our veterans, our military spouses, our Blue Star families, our Gold Star families, all of these groups that have been dissed and denigrated by the Democrats time and again, we're going to make sure that they are generously resourced and more deeply respected. They should come out and say, if Zelensky asked to meet me last week at the White House, here's what I would have told him. Would you have taken the meeting? Would you have given more money? Would you have opened up our hearts or our pocketbooks or both? And we're having a parents' rights renaissance. I want to hear these Republicans tonight talk about opportunity scholarships, school choice, charter schools, 0 proficiency in the Baltimore school system in some places. Okay. Kids are suffering. We are mortgaging their futures away by not providing a good education. But I think they should take on Donald Trump by taking on Joe Biden. The sound bites and the tweets you just showed, I think, are meaningless if you're not showing the split screen of you versus Joe Biden. That's how you win an election.
Well, okay, that's a good answer there, and a big one, a complete one. But it is a 2-hour debate, Shannon, so maybe they got time to get to all that.
Listen, I mean, one less person on the stage means there's more time to go around for the 7 who remain. And Kellyanne, you mentioned specific groups that you would encourage these candidates to say the Biden administration has not met where you are. Our recent polling shows in all kinds of key groups, suburban women, black voters, Hispanic voters, all kinds of voters, they're peeling away from the Biden administration. We've got this because it all seems to come back to, including youth voters, the economy. From the Telegraph, why young Americans like me favor Trump over Biden. We may be naturally liberal, but we can't make ends meet, and we know who's to blame. So young voters peeling away as well. What do these candidates need to say to tonight in connecting with that next generation?
I would say to young people, I know you're concerned about climate and abortion and other issues more than the average voter. However, we believe that you care about all issues. I'm not a big fan of women's issues, men's issues, youth issues. All issues are everyone's issues. And if I were talking to young people tonight from that debate stage, Shannon, I would say, under the Biden economics, under their plans, you can't afford to get out of debt, student loan debt. You can't afford your first mortgage, buy your first home. I call it life interrupted. The kids are not all right because of these terrible economic policies. They are delaying and deferring, and in some cases denying altogether the next stages of life, whether they choose to get married or be parents or own their first homes. The statistics show that that's going to be delayed for them. These mortgage interest rates at a 40-time high, inflation at a 40-year high. This is hurting young people. And I think the Democrats take young people for granted. They take voters of color for granted. They take women for granted. And you're starting to see an attrition away from the Democratic Party, including union members. And I think the big tale of 2020 that was never really told was how much better Republicans did, and frankly, President Trump did, even though Biden got to the White House, among non-white voters. Non-white, non-college educated voters, even the New York Times admitted, are leaving the Democratic Party because they see no economic viability there. Also, the Democratic Party seems hostile to religion. They are pro-abortion until the 7th, 8th, 9th month sex selection. You've got a lot of religious Americans of color who don't like that. And they're saying between the economy and some of the social issues, and of course, education is a huge issue for them as well, and also security.
Okay.
They see the footage from Philadelphia. It's very concerning to people.
Yeah, we'll see how much we're able to cover on all that tonight. Kellyanne, great analysis. Well done. Kellyanne Conway, Simi Valley. It all goes down on Fox Business tonight at 9 o'clock with Elia and Stuart and our friend Dana. And you can watch it simulcast on the Fox News channel as well. So off we go. Thank you, Kellyanne, live in California. Thanks.
Thank you.
I'm Steve Ducey.
I'm Brian Kilmeade.
And I'm Ainsley Earhart. And click here to subscribe to the Fox News YouTube page to catch our hottest interviews and most compelling analysis.